hustlers, Miles here. Hope you're having a great day. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to position your business in a crowded marketplace. Let's get into it. So welcome back to Hustle Endeavor. Please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you like this video. If you're new to the channel, on this channel I help entrepreneurs build long-term successful brands online for more money, more freedom and a better future. Last year I managed to scale a brand on Etsy to just under $300,000 in revenue, and that continues to grow. So if you're looking for more information on how to successfully grow a brand online, I recommend you subscribe to the channel. Before I forget, if you're looking for more information on how to grow a six-figure brand on Etsy, I did put together a free masterclass. Links in the description below. So what I want to share with you in this week's video is how to find your place and stand out in a competitive and crowded marketplace. So I was recently reading an article on Forbes actually, and it said that 8 out of 10 businesses will fail within the first 18 months. And that's absolutely crazy. And according to them, one of the biggest reasons why a business fails within that first 18 months is lack of differentiation in the marketplace. I know for a lot of people that get in touch with me, this is one of the big reasons why I see that they're not getting the results they want. And once they implement this simple process, or they use this simple process, they start to find that into the marketplace and they see their results explode. Okay, so I use this process whenever I'm starting a new business venture. You know, I used it when I was starting my Etsy store, and I used it recently with a new project I'm working on currently, and it's just so damn powerful. Okay, so for all of this to work, okay, for what I'm about to teach you to work, you need to be in a niche or a marketplace where there's passionate buyers. Okay, you need to be in a marketplace where there's already money being spent. Okay, why is that? Well, it's validation. Okay, if there's already money being spent in a marketplace, you know, there's more of a likelihood that if you bring the right product to market, your products are going to sell too. Okay, so you need to be in a niche or a marketplace where there are buyers. Okay, otherwise this probably won't work. So let's pretend that we want to bring a new protein powder or mass gainer to the market, and you know, protein powder, mass gainers, they're massive industry. Hundreds of protein powders, mass gainers are sold every year. You know, fitness is a massive business, but it's also a very competitive business. Okay, so how could we find a way into this marketplace? How could we separate ourselves from the competition if we was bringing out a new protein powder? Okay, so you're probably wondering what this is. Okay, and this is what I like to call a positioning chart. Okay, and what it is essentially is it's a really great way to understand your marketplace in a relatively short space of time and figure out where you can find your entryway, or where there's untapped sort of places within this marketplace. Okay, so what you do essentially is you draw a cross, okay, like this, and you want to pick the factors that sort of are most applicable to this particular marketplace, that is going to be most applicable to the products that you're selling. Okay, so in this particular example, as we are trying to sell a mass gainer, and a mass gainer is essentially something that has a higher number of calories in it to allow you to sort of build muscle and put on weight essentially. So at one end I've put high calories, and one end I've put low calories. Okay, and this is going to depend on the different market that you're choosing. Okay, and also on the other end I've put milk based. So that's like a lot of protein powders are made with whey, which is sort of derived from dairy. And on the other end I've put plant-based. Okay, so essentially what you have to do is research your marketplace and plot them on this chart where they would go in relation to your metrics that you've decided to choose. So what I did is I did a quick Google search. So this might not be entirely accurate. There'd obviously be a lot more protein powders on there. You know, I've just done 10 for this example. You'd obviously do your whole marketplace. Okay, so what I did was I plotted out exactly where each of these protein powders correlate in the marketplace. So you can see that I've said high calories, low calories, and I'm sort of saying that this is about 500 calories, and this is if something uses milk, like whey, and this is if something is like plant-based, okay? And as you can see, most of these mass gainers, okay, they've got a high amount of calories, so they've got over 500 calories, and they're mainly milk based, okay, so they're mainly made with whey. On the other end, there's only a few that have, you know, using like plant based, so they're like vegan protein, that sort of thing, and that they, from what I could see, they're all under 500 calories. Looking at this chart here, based on all the information, you know, we've plotted out about sort of mass gainers and protein powders, and again, you know, I did this in 10 minutes, so it's probably not accurate, and if you was going to do it, obviously you would spend a lot more time really dissecting your niche, you know, and plotting them on your sort of positioning chart. But based on this chart here, where do you think a good place would be to differentiate ourselves in the market first and foremost, and sort of place ourselves in this marketplace, in this crowded marketplace, okay? Well, for me, at first glance, you know, somewhere over here looks like an untapped market, okay? You know, there's no other protein powders, again, don't quote me, this might be wrong, that are plant-based and have around 1,000 calories per shake. So that would be where, you know, I would start to then see if that would be a viable sort of product to bring to market, okay? So you can really see how this simple little chart, okay, can really open you up to new ideas and new ways to sort of position yourself and attack your different markets. So, you know, I recommend that you spend a couple of hours doing this for your particular market right now, and you'll be surprised at what you discover about your marketplace and the places where you could potentially come at your market with new products and new services. So, I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Hope you found it useful. Again, as I said at the start of the video, if you want to learn how I used, you know, methods like this to build my Etsy store to, you know, over 6 figures, just under $300,000 in revenue, I put together a free Etsy masterclass. Links in the description below. And again, until the next video, keep hustling, and I'll see you in the next one.